I have a very special league of Dimir Mill here for you folks. We get into a great set of games where we even might get to Shrek an energy player out of some memes. We get to have some games where we just mill out all of our opponent's fetchables. We get to turn our Oboro into colored mana, aka turning some of our non-blue stuff into blue, and we just get everything in between as well. All of our cards tend to work for us here. We get to use all of the cards in this 75 except for Consign to Memory, so no Eldrazi this league, but we get to showcase the power of everything that we have access to. Dimir Mill is alive and well, and even though it has some bad matchups, whew, can it win some games in crazy fashion? Realize I didn't hit record after my opponent cast Preordain, which is a good catch, but we are on the draw keeping this hand as a 7. Preordain coming off the rip, hopefully 2 to the bottom is what we can expect. We already got a card in there. I mean, I definitely am going to throw the crab out. If it hits the removal, like if it eats a removal, it hits a, eats a removal. I just want to make sure I can counter things, right? And then if they spend a removal spell, if they play a fetch, that's 3 cards in there. My drown's like pretty unenabled. So some type of selection based deck. Okay, another crab is nice. Let's see, is this Prowess maybe? I mean, it wasn't a pretty aggressive start. I haven't played too many games versus Prowess. That's the thing. So if we go modern, I haven't played too many games versus Prowess to get. No, I mean, Izzet Steel Cutter's pretty at the bottom. It's not actually, it's not even Prowess. This is just like, is this a preordained deck? Steel Cutter, Galvanic. It's not actually. It's just like more so a combo deck. No, okay. So where's Prowess? No, it's just dropped off. Oh, it's like, okay, it's there, kind of at the top. Yeah, I mean, it is a preordained deck. Okay. All right, Corey Steel Cutter. All right, it could be Prowess. Let's see. Let's see, let's see. 1 red, 2 red, Corey Steel Cutter. All right, we're up against thing here. Okay, that's fine. So do they have a bauble potentially to enable it? They don't, which is big. So we can just get away with... Do we hold up drown? No, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. We definitely don't. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, we're playing out all our crabs, baby. Yield, save targets, always yield. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna mill them out here. Okay, lava darts in there, which is kind of sucky. Okay, click those. Mill, and then find a land off the top, please. I gotta put that in the graveyard. That's not a card I want to cast right now. All right, if I can find myself a land, we're in a great spot. In a great spot. We go Rune Crab and watch. I'm gonna say find myself a land. I'm gonna find a Shelldock Isle, but regardless, you can't always have it. So best case scenario, Rune Crab, untapped island. Play that, mill 9, drown in the Loch of Threat, bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide when I step in the room. That's it. That is it, baby. Tap out for another Steel Cutter Bauble. Is this a Bauble deck? I feel like it should be. It is a Bauble deck, yeah. I mean, you're playing DRC, so. All right. All right. Okay, good. That's, you know, milled me 3 cards and gained me 3 life. Good. Fantastic. Like, actually, okay, that's chill. That's 2 removal spells that aren't coming at me no more. Okay, sweet. Problem is I don't have a way to really deal with this Steel Cutter, which is kind of frustrating, but that's okay. Got to present a clock, I guess. Okay, all right. So I was gonna draw the good stuff. So don't want to do anything now. We just want to hold up a blocker. Okay. Let's keep milling 3. We have to remember the lightning, not the lightning, the thing is there. The lava darts are there. So I have to be careful of that. Hopefully we're just stuck at this many lands. That'd be great. Okay, so that is definitely getting countered. Goodbye. You are not getting that card. So you can dig deeper into your deck trying to find your other land that you just cannot seem to get. Absolutely not. I'll happily take 3. You're already in combat. I will happily take 3. Actually, do I happily take 3? No. No. I block. The crabs have had their purpose. I block here. I think I need to understand what my win condition here is at this point. And it's going to be doing this. So if they can draw some amount of cards, we're in a good spot. I just have to be really careful. If I had a Tasha's, oh baby, if I had a Tasha's, forgetting. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Oh, that's me recording some Pauper. It was on 2. Was on 1. No, I was on 1 here. We got Tasha's. We got 3 Tasha's. Okay. Okay, so you draw cards 18. I don't know how I'm gonna get you to do it, but I need you to draw some cards. That's what I need you to do. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, oh Lord. We're taking some damage. So you can cast the Lava Dart, lose a land. Yep. I deserve that one. I deserve this one. All right. I'm taking a bunch here, actually. This is rough. So 2 Quarry Steel Cutter triggers. Oh my god. Okay. 2 Steel Cutter triggers. Knight of Soul's Betrayal, unironically, is actually good here because it kills the monk and forces the Steel Cutter off of the other. So actually, like, unironically is good. And then it kills the other. So just saying, folks, if the meta is prowess everywhere, it like actually is good. So you draw an extra card, that's fine. Well, all right. Can't do anything here. I gotta just hang on. Okay. Gotta see if they draw some amount of cards. Mutagenic Growths, only 2 are in there. Lava Darts. There's 2 in here? There's 1? Oh my god. It's only 1 Lava Dart. Holy, let's go. Okay, first of all, Spell Pierce that. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god, I almost used the wrong land. Oh my god, I almost used the wrong land. All right. Okay. All these prowess triggers. I think I just lose here. If they cast a second spell, I think I just lose. I wasn't able to get there. If I was able to untap here, I do get there. But I won't even get to do that. I need a Tasha's off the top. That's the only card that allows me to win here. Oh my god. First strike. There are 4 more cards. Oh my god. Okay, all right. What are we targeting? Yeah, there's just too much damage coming at me. There's gonna be 2 2/2s and a Lava Dart coming at me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Quarry Steel Cutter, good magic card. Okay. Didn't find our fatal pushes. There's a Mill Heavy Hand. Okay. Comes to this. The Spell Pierces are fine. So we're gonna bring those in. Let's go. Feed the Cycle. So I don't want visions here. I don't think. I'm gonna bring in the Crypt. Bring in the Meathook Massacres. Yeah, 4 Spell Pierce are fine. I could run Bridge, but it seems loose. Actually depends. Like, how does this deck run? Like, obviously Pulse Board, they're gonna have some amount of counter magic against me, right? Some amount of counter magic. Yeah, they'll have like some amount of Spell Pierces. They could have Unholy, they could have Meltdown, they could have ways. I don't have good like Graveyard Hate either. It's just about removal. Okay, just submit. It's just about removal. It's not exactly a favorite matchup, so let's not overthink it. If we get there, we get there. If not, oh well. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna go Watery Grave, shocking a crab, and then we'll block like a Swift Spear that comes at us. And then unfortunately, like I have to get blockers out while also like I have to go Cephalid Coliseum on 2 to hold up Spell Pierce for this Steel Cutter. So I have to hold it up. That's the problem. So let's play that. Then we can shock this sucker in. Already taken 2, not great. And again, the fact that our other blue source is Cephalid Coliseum is painful, but it's the way it works. Got to go Ruin Crab into Cephalid Coliseum. No archive traps to punish yet, but we'll get there. This is the type of deck that doesn't really want to kill Crab. It wants to get out of threat first. Yep. So it just wants to get that going. No baubles. Oh, they're hitting me with the 64 card special. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, nice. That's actually pretty good. Okay, let's keep doing that. Always yield, save targets, always yield. Yep. It's a 3/3 anyway. Fair enough. Okay, so I was gonna say I don't need a fetch, but it's a 3/3 anyway. So all right, just hold it up. That thing's gotta attack us anyway. That's fine. No chumps on the ground, but we're able to mill them for 13, which has to mean something. 2 Quarries in the yard, 2 Mutagenics, Expressive Iteration, 1 Slick Shot. It's gonna be a game of attrition. Now, is Bridge technically better into this? I'm thinking about it. Like on the draw, on the play, Bridge is obviously better. We just can get out of land faster. Like if they slam Quarry here, we could slam Bridge and kind of be fine. Okay, so let your Dragon's Rage Chandler trigger go. Okay, leave that on top. We Spell Pierce this just so they don't get it. After that, we're swimming. So here at this point, how many basics roughly does a deck like this play? Oh, wait, no blue base basics? Hold on, we might be able to get them. Hold on now. No blue base basics? Hold on now. This might actually be the GOAT move. Hold on. Hold on. That's why deck lists are important. No blue base basics. Hold on. Get ourselves a swamp. This might actually be goated here. Oh my god. Hold on. Y'all, hold on now. We might have memed him out. Hold on now. All right, no basics was it. Okay, so 1 basic. This deck has 1 basic, or 2 basics. So 2 mountains. Probably a 3rd in hand. Pretty red base, but shutting them off of blue there. I mean, they could have a fetch into blue, but yeah, so it looks like 3 basics, 1 mountains in hand. So that gives us some information. It's usually thing here. Yep. Beautiful. Yep. That's what I like to see. Okay, so we're going to keep it pushing here. Okay, so next, there's something to be said about Cephalid Coliseum, mill myself, enable threshold. So I can use it on myself, but I don't think I want to use it on myself right now. I think we're not pressured to, so we will just continue to do this. Ooh, bunch of lava darts in the yard. I mean, they can't really use them, so there is that. I think we're gonna put that in the yard. I'm not really that pushed. Like Field of Ruin here enables my Delirium after, so Cephalid Coliseum could be a way out eventually. Hopefully they don't have a land and or a removal spell here. That would be great. Okay, that's fine. So that enables that anyway. Okay, so we will play the Cephalid Coliseum out. We will remove the threat that they play. Come on, continue to not draw lands. Give me the luck I need here. Give me the luck I need. All right, white source still. Okay. Tapped. All right, that's fine. Okay, I don't need any of that. I can just hold my removal. I don't need to do anything right now. I don't need to do anything. Do you have surgical extraction? I was gonna say. Let's Tasha's. Tasha's first. This should go pretty deep, like 20 cards. Yeah, 18. So let's hit this. Oh. Got a fair amount of cards actually out of here. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have Fatal Push available to me the way I had to do that, but that's okay. Did take 1 damage off the Cephalid, but it's not like they're taking me to 0 this turn. They don't have the lands for that either. They probably don't have any more fetchables, to be fair. I'm surprised they're still playing this. But all right. I mean, I guess I have to get there. The Cephalid Coliseum is a win condition. Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, perfect. So we did force it. Now we're on the draw. I feel like we have to be a little bit more desperate in terms of how we play this. I'll shave a Crypt, and I'll shave a Spell Pierce. Actually, I'll shave 2 Spell Pierces, play 2 Bridges, bring back a Crypt. I feel like if I'm playing this Ensnaring Bridge plan from behind, I need more options that aren't dead in my hand. I don't have good ways to get rid of them either. That's the way I got to think about this. I don't have good ways to get rid of the Spell Pierces in my hand. They can still be powerful, but the goal here is probably, in a more desperate situation, stay behind a Spell Pierce and try and live. I mean, the fact that I was able to counter the Quarry Steel Cutter there was so big for me. So there is that. There is that to think about. Like, increasing the odds of me just opening on a Spell Pierce to have that available is good. 2 Archive Traps. They're on the 62 card special here. I mean, all right, I'll run it. It's 2 Archive Traps. Start Crab. I don't even need to start on Crab, actually. It's 2 Archive Traps, Crab, and then Tasha's, maybe finish them off. If I can get lucky on the amount of 2 drops I get them out of, could be pretty big. Let's see. Steam Vents. Okay, Swift Spear. Bobble. Okay, I might just have to start off on Crab just to like hold off on some damage. Might just have to. So we're gonna double trap here because we have a lot of velocity and we just have to make it work. Okay. Okay, at least we can keep them a little low here, which is good. Okay, double trap just to start. And it's a good way to just get rid of cards in our hand, cards that we probably will not be able to cast later in the game. Okay, if we had a third one, oh my god, if this Rune Crab was a third trap, can you imagine? Just have the wind sealed up. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. That's the stuff. Okay. I didn't see Blood Moon out of everything I milled, so that's fine. If they throw a bolt at this, that's good value. But let's see. Quarry Steel Cutter, Slick Shot show off. Damn, that's tough. Okay. Okay. Fatal Push. I need a Fatal Push, I think, to even like survive here. I need a Fatal Push, so I have to block this because they're just gonna try and bait me into stuff. Yup, because they want to untap. Okay, let's keep milling them. I think legitimately at this point, my best play is going to be this Tasha's. And if they have the win from there, then like if they have the win here, there's not much I'm doing. So I'm gonna put that into our graveyard. We have 2 blue. If the Tasha's doesn't get us there, then we lost the game because I have too many cards in hand. Bridge doesn't work. And so this is the situation I was talking about where like I didn't want to bring in Bridge in game 2 anyway, because you end up in this situation where a lot of prowess creatures are X1s anyway. I shouldn't say X1s, they're 1Xs, which is the important part. And we end up just having too many cards in hand, like bare minimum 3 most of the time. So Lightning Bolt does 3 to us. Yeah, Slick Shot's going to be doing a lot of damage here. I mean, Quarry Steel, Dart. They only have one dart. They have 2 darts, actually. They have 2 darts. We're going to block here. Dart at me takes me to 11. Dart at me takes me to 9. And that's exact lethal. Or no, I'm 1 off. Violent. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. We were a turn too slow. And that's just what it is. Like, we just had to rely on the fact that we could potentially untap and get there, but our chances were still low anyway. Like, if you look at what's in there, there's only 1 expressive, 2 Quarry Steels. Like, there's 2 expressive in there. No, actually, there's 3 expressive. Okay, you know, the odds might have actually been in our favor. There's a fair amount of 2 drops, but Slick Shot wise, there's only 2 Slick Shots. Yeah, I don't know. The math might not have worked out for us, but anyway, GG's. On the play, we are not gonna keep this hand. I mean, we might. It's slow. It builds. Let's see. Let's fix up our top draws here. What would we have drawn off the top? What would have been our next card? Shelldock Island, Hideaway. We are playing. You're playing against Mill. That's it. That's the truth of the matter here. So, I mean, if I needed something, probably a Fatal Push in the late game. So let's just do that. Fatal Push, you can cast with blue. 2 mana Fatal Push. Not bad. Not bad. Watery Grave. Or a Thoughtseize takes our Drown, probably. Yup. Another bad matchup. Another tough time. Another tough time here. I've always got these Thoughtseizes though. Okay. Go to our turn. Tasha's is pretty chill. I don't care. Let me see what I have information wise now. Undercity Sewers. Oh, please put that in the graveyard. I don't need that. Best case scenario is if I can even just resolve this Tasha's. Because if this is a frog deck, I mean, it's not like I'm going to get far with Tasha's. Ooh, Grixis for what? Playing Shadow? When I tell you, like, I do not want a Surgical Thoughtseize. That's just, like, not a great plan. But, okay, it looks like Shadow. If they're taking Tasha's, it looks like Shadow. I mean, I'm going to throw this out. They have it. If you have a Spell Pierce, you have it all. You have it all. If you have the Spell Pierce, you have it all. Okay. Just, I mean, fair enough. You could have had a Stubby D as well. Actually, I don't want to pass through completely here. Could have just hit the Psychic Frog, but I feel like, yeah, Psychic Frog was a decent threat to actually hit. But I guess in terms of resolving things, I'm going to hit the Stubby D before that resolves. That way my Fractured Sanity can just resolve. Right? Because this is a game of attrition here. Psychic Frog would have been a good hit, but if they Stubby D'd me here, then they had it anyway for me trying to hit their Psychic Frog. So it was resolving regardless. Oh, okay. Do you not have like another blue source? This Stubborn Isle in hand, no blue source. Yo, they had no blue source to fetch. Wait, that's actually very relevant. If I find a Field of Ruin, that's actually very relevant. Okay, it's Grixis aggro. Do you have like Snapcaster mages and stuff? Nah, just like Nethergoyfs. Okay. All right, yeah, Tasha's is bonkers versus this deck. Absolute nuts. Okay. Okay, so you have no counter spells. So my spells can just resolve. Thank you. That's what I needed to know. My spells can just resolve. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's play this. Oh no, not that. We are gonna do this first. I think we're gonna do this now. We'll hit you with this now. And we'll force you to use it now. Exile your graveyard. Just do it now. Oh my god! Why? Why? Why did you just let me draw 3 cards? Wait, why did you just let me draw 3 cards? Hold the phone. Why did you let me do that? What? What am I witnessing right now? Why did you let me draw 3? Oh my God. All right. All right. Deal of damage. Yep. Raucous Theater. Deal of damage. No blocks. You're good. Draw your card. Draw your card. So at this point, 2 lightning bolts gone, 1 bolt in hand. Pretty good feeling from there. Shadow comes out as a 4/4. Mystery cards all abound. Let's play this. We can do everything we want here. That's not when you cast Lightning Bolt. Sorry, that's not when you cast Lightning Bolt, but okay. I will play them. Thank you. I appreciate you for doing this. We will bring this in tapped. All right. And then we'll do this. Cast without paying its mana cost on this. Let's kill that damn thing, please. Oh my God, and they still didn't exile their graveyard. Big fan, big fan. Thank you, big fan. Okay, all right, so I shouldn't be dead next turn. Wow. And we hit more of their threats. Yeah, Tasha's is lights out here. This is gonna be us next game. Hard control, no fetchable. We got to take note of their basics. I actually should have taken a look through their deck like properly in terms of basics and stuff, but honestly, it's looking like Field of Ruin is insane. It's looking like Field of Ruin is the Nutter Butters. So let's see. Let's draw 3 cards. I should have waited, but that's okay. Okay, I mean, we got there. Let's do this. No cards left. Great. Okay, we were able to kind of meme them out. All right. Wasn't a pure frog build, but let's see in terms of answers. So they're not playing an Otawara by the looks of things. They might have 1 out to an Ensnaring Bridge. Realistically, Ensnaring Bridge is one of our better plays. So we're going to begin sideboarding. This is definitely a Spell Pierce matchup. I think, yeah, this, no. Surgical actually, unironically, is decent. So we're gonna play the hard control here. So bridge, Spell Pierce, and feed the cycle. We're gonna lose drowns and play to extirpate. So the reason we lose drown is because the Psychic Frog, it's a threat that probably won't get off. We lose the Visions of Beyond because, again, the Psychic Frog, chances are now they've learned, you know, they won't let cards exist in their graveyard. And then bridges, if a bridge resolves, they don't have an answer. I can start like just Field of Rooting their lands, and Spell Pierce is going to be great for winning those wars in terms of resolving removal. Thankfully they're Grixis, so I don't have to worry about force negations. It's just going to be Stubby D's and spells, Spell Pierces. So yes, I'm actually going to keep this. Yes. Sure. If they take my bridge, they take my bridge, but they target themselves with that. Nethergoyf is chill. Yeah, that's fine. I'll start milling later. This game is about removal. I'll play Shelldock Isle. If you don't have a blue source, might be a little tough for you here. Okay, there you go. There's your blue source. Hitting Nethergoyf is actually pretty good. Definitely the Tasha's under here. That's pretty lights out. Okay, so at this point, we're gonna surgical on fetch here. We're gonna surgical the Nethergoyf on fetch because it's about taking your threats. If we can piecemeal them out of all their threats, that's gonna be just so big for us. Yep, Death Shadow, bunch of fatal pushes, great. In matchups like this, one thing I might consider is a bit of old tech. It's something that the mill players actually used to do against these matchups to really turn it in your favor. If you board out the crabs and you go hard control, the deck has a lot of blank draws. Just like you see in their hand right now, if I don't play a single crab, they have 2 dead draws in their hand. And then I just fatal push their shadow when they get there. Crypt goes away, and they have no counterspell right now, so depends on what they do. If they draw the counterspell, sure. Like, I'm gonna slam it. I'm gonna slam it here. Yeah, I'm just gonna slam it. If you have exactly Stubborn Denial there, like, all right, there's not much I'm doing, but okay. So potentially a meltdown available from the opponent. So now at this point, they have no recurable threats. Okay, pretty bad for them, honestly. At this point, now my hand can start getting pretty empty. And Cephalid Coliseum might be able to draw me out of this, depending on some dead draws. Let's see. Next turn, I play Crab, hold up Fatal Push, Cephalid Coliseum, mill you for 3. We're in a good spot. I wish I had visions, but a bit of a non-bow when it comes to Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah. All right, we are 1-1 in this league. Let's keep it going, folks. Let me tell you something about Mill. Let me tell you something. All right, this is one of those hands. If you see the first 5 cards in this right here, snap keep. Unless you know the matchup, it's a budget brew where they won't fetch, or heck, maybe even something like Titan where you won't get there. I know Titan will get there. I'll draw these searches as well. Most matchups you keep this. I'm not gonna lie. Most matchups you keep this because chances are turn 1, you go island, draw 3 cards. So, or eventually down the line. Opponent mulligans once. Let's see. We shall keep this one. Please fetch off the rip. Oh, Backstreet. Talking about fetch. Fetch, come on. What are we on about right now? Fine, I'll fetch. All right. I shall fetch. Me. All right, please, please, please. And please no Thoughtseize. Please no Thoughtseize. What is this? Come on. This is boring. It's gonna be a freaking Orcish Bullmasters. I know it. I'm gonna get friggin' Bullmastered. Okay, Undercity Sewers, a Field of Ruin would be great here. So I guess if they're not gonna fetch. Yep. Okay. All right. It's decent. It's decent. It's decent. It's decent. Let's do this. Okay, Orcish Bullmasters comes in. Felia. Okay. All right. Felia's fine, just not great. It should fetch. This is the deck that's gonna fetch. This is a deck that's gonna fetch. Come on. At some point. You're killing me. You're killing me, honestly. You're killing me. Let's try. Just means you can't play anything else. Yeah, okay. Good to know. All right. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Felia, Exuberant Shepherd. Yeah, okay. And then you're gonna blink this, and then you're gonna make me exile another card. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just so good at Magic. Give me a Field of Ruin. Give me a Field of Ruin. Give me a Field of Ruin. I can point that out myself, and I can thing this actually. Yeah, which might be the plan. All right, I'll point that out myself. Yeah. So shock that in, point that out myself. That way, if they make me exile a bunch of cards, which they cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll hit the Felia, which is good. And then I still have 1, 4 visions. Fantastic. Fantastic. We got there. Hedron Crab, a little bit of spice gets it nice with Delve. Folks, really showcasing our big brain here. All the moves. Please just search your goddamn library at some point. Please, please, please. I need you to search your library. I need you to search your library. That's it. Don't ephemerate this. Don't ephemerate this. Please, I'm begging you, do not ephemerate this. I'm sick and tired. I'm getting sick and tired of this. Please, please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you right now. Do not. Oh Lord. Okay, fine. It's just a 3/2 with lifelink. Spend 3 cards to do all that. All right, fine, fair enough. Let's see here. Oh, that's hilarious. Cards that are wholly irrelevant now because they'll never search their library. Okay. This deck does play fetches, right? Yeah. I see a flooded strand. I see the flooded strand. And I think it's pretty fair of them at this point to make a good assumption that, make a good assumption that that there are archive traps stuck in my hand. No need to force the ephemerate, of course. Meticulous archive. If I can just find a Field of Ruin, we'd be in such a fantastic spot. Because then I can at least draw 4 cards, right? Because then they pop the relic in response to the first thing going on. Okay, all right. Well, I can draw 6 cards now. Let's see. I can draw 6 cards now. Field of Ruin. Best draw. Field of Ruin. Okay. Oh, the Marsh Flats is, of course, the next card that I mill. Of course, the next card that I mill is going to be. Okay. Catchamos is chill. Catchamos, pretty chill. Pretty goddamn chill. That thing's hitting me regardless. Let's just do this. Yep, gain your 3. I still believe. I'm trying to have patience. God damn it. Oh, have I ever told you how I hate Thoughtseize? All right, fine. Fair enough. Mid-range decks always got so much against you. All right. Maybe I should have just visioned there, but all right, we're definitely going to visions now. We're not. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I mean, we're getting there. At 27, maybe. I'm not getting there. I need a Field of Ruin exactly. Okay, this thing's coming out with Manache. I block the 3/2. They still have, well, they don't have lethal next turn, but if I draw fetch land, oh my god. We actually did it. Oh my god. We actually did it. We found it. Yes, we found it. Exactly. Untime. We found it. Exactly. Untime. Exactly. Oh my god. We did it. Saved by the bell. Saved. Folks, we live to tell another tale. Let's go. We live to tell another tale. So blue for just Psychic Frog? Crazy. Esper for just Frog. Hey, Frog's that good? I gotta start playing Frog. Who'd have thunk it? This is not a Surgical Extraction matchup. This is a Feed the Cycle Crypt Incursion matchup. Arguably, it's not a Spell Pierce matchup either. It's been a minute. hold on, back up. What's the Esper mid-range players playing? Okay, whole crap ton of creatures, right? Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, Prismatic, Wrath Skies, Relic, out of the board. More Thoughtseize, Ashiok Dreamrunner would be something. I'm still not playing thinking of this. This is, they also have like so many ways, like actually to deal with Ensnaring Bridge that it's not great. Like they can just reanimate so much, like Overlord, Emperor of the Bones reanimates, Witch's Enchanter, like there's just so many ways. So I think I'm just supposed to run it, but like 2 Spell Pierce could be good. Is Extirpate technically better? Probably. Like, do I want to play Spell Pierce Wars versus Psychic Frogs? It's not actually Dimir Frog though. All right, well, but is the Meathook Massacre better because they're flickering crap? That's like when it dies though. Nothing's dying. Tasha's kind of bad into this too, right? Serviceable. Tasha's is serviceable. All right, hot take. I'm gonna take out the Tasha's. Do we have the mill density anymore? I don't know. I don't even know if this is a surgical matchup. I don't think it is. I think I might be boarding wrong. I might be boarding wrong. Okay. Generally speaking, this is the type of matchup where usually you can get there by just like raw milling. I used to think this is a bad matchup, but I think I was just like playing it wrong or getting unlucky. It's slightly favored. It's slightly favored, but it's been a minute. So they're going to fetch. They're going to Thoughtseize here. Godless Shrine. They don't really have 1-drop, so it's a Thoughtseize. Yeah. Unless they want to flicker out a thing. All right. Oh, they're playing they actually had a keepable 7 after bringing in their whole sideboard. Fun. Wow. Should have kept the Tashas in. Yeah, if this is what they're going to do, the surgicals aren't worth it. The surgicals just aren't worth it if this is what they're going to do. Okay. So if they play Psychic Frog here, then we can hopefully, I don't know, we just want to keep them off blue. That's the big thing. Keep them off blue, then keep them off black. You'll never keep them off white. But yeah, all right. We're like a turn behind though. When it comes to like Field of Ruin purposes, we're like a turn behind. Overlord. Okay. Turn behind, but they know we have the Crypt. Which is nice. All right, why not? That'll enable a Crypt pretty well. Okay, Overlord of the Bilmerk, nothing to return. That's actually, it's good and bad. It's good and bad. Nothing for us to feed, but that's okay. We can do this. Next turn, we can end step like Archive Trap. We can like Archive Trap, Fatal Push. 2 blue sources. Don't piss me off right now. Come on. Be serious. Like, have one unironic serious thought, please. All right. Have one unironic serious thought. You're going to flash an Ophelia? Thank God. Like, actually, thank God. All right. All right, opponent. 3 mana available. Blue, black, Esper. Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, planeswalkers can't be activated. Okay. Okay. So in this case, we go here. In response to that trigger, we hit the blue sources, right? We get a black source of our own. They can't ephemerate. Get a black source of our own. We're going to Fatal Push this. We are going to Archive Trap you. Right? We are then going to get super mega greedy. Like, oh, I did that wrong. I could have turned this into black. I'm an idiot. I could have turned this into black. Or blue, sorry. I could have turned this into blue. Yeah, I could have turned that into blue, but all right, whatever. Next turn. I think I gotta wait till next turn, but it's okay. We're gonna get super mega greedy. If I get Thought's here, I got Thought's here. I went with pure greed. Pure greed. I could have just crypted here, but pure greed. Pure unadulterated greed. I'm hoping they just don't have the counter spell here if they are playing counter magic, which I doubt they are. It seems to be more proactive. It's possible, but generally it seems to be more proactive. If this is a Ketramos, best case scenario, truly best case scenario, if this is Ketramos. All right, Vindicate's chill. If I can find a land, that'd be ideal. Yes. Let's do that. Then let's do this. Good. And then the Cephalid Coliseum hopefully can help me like draw out. Just 3 creatures. Give me 3 straight creatures, please. Sure. All right, Ketramos is gone. You need to get rid of the crab, I guess. You can't even ephemerate it, but okay. Fair enough. Exiled. That's just another creature entering the yard, which is fantastic, by the way. Beautiful. Okay, 3 straight creatures into the yard. I mean, I still got my 3 creatures, I guess. I got what I asked for. Okay, let's crypt your whole graveyard. You know that's there. 16 cards. I'm at 66 life, folks. Woo! All right. We are back, baby. All right. Still losable. Very, very losable. If we could get a Field of Ruin, that'd be great. A Field of Ruin on their white source would really lock them out of this game. A Field of Ruin on their white source would really lock them out. Okay, Bailmerk is fine. This is Forced Mill. Yeah, it's forced, so they have to be careful with how they're attacking with that. I am going to mill me for 3. Yeah, not what I'm looking for. So if I had a field, I would have gone for it. So I'm going to cast this, and the Bailmerk is fine because I can, at the end of the day, chump it, and if it attacks, it mills 4 cards. So it helps me. It helps me at the end of the day. Even though they do get creatures to return and it helps their clock, it might be a bad call, but I think this is about racing. I think this is about racing. They got an Emperor of the Bones. They can bring out like Solitudes and stuff, and that's fine. Yeah. This might have just been a bad call, but let's see. If I lose, I lose. But I made a call. Okay, so I can turn this to blue. So blue, pitch that to my hand with the black. So this is the fun little tech you can make work. So now this turned into blue. I turned the black source into blue, allowing me to cast Fractured Sanity, which is big. Now, if that Overlord attacks, it's pretty much lethal here. Like, how do you possibly win here if I'm at 61 life attacking with Bailmerk? You draw to 5, you attack mill 4. It's a hard call. Yup. And then you can adapt once, right? Unless you grab like further emperors, you can adapt multiple times, but 1 mill spell does it here, right? All 4 consigns are gone. It's not like your all 4 consigns are gone. It's not like you're yeah, see, you don't even want to attack with the Bailmerk. It's lethal. I'm at 61. How do you do it? Ooh, now that's an interesting one. You did bring in the whole sideboard. 4 consigns gone. Bailmerk. There's 4 Bailmerks in here that you don't want to play. Hold on. What's a 4 of here? If you brought in everything, then everything, I just have to do this by numbers. There's 4 Bilmerks, 4 Solitudes. What's an exile? I have to compare. I have to be careful with what I'm actually playing. There's 3 Solitudes in there. There's 2 Bilmerks accounted for. Psychic Frog, Ketramos. Not a lot of like straight snipes that I can get. Bilmerk is a decent one actually. But really, Wrath, Relic, Consign would have been a fun one. Ephemerate's probably a 4 of. No, it's not. It's the creatures that I'm trying to hit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's Solitude and Overlord that I gotta hit. Okay. So, oh, and they just concede. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. All right. Okay, they just concede. GG's. Let's go to the next one. Going first, the queues are fast. All right. All right. Good. Opponent mulligans. That's cool. Fortunately, we don't have an untap land. I would like on turn 2. I would have loved to play Crab into, play my second Crab and hold up Spell Pierce for the inevitable removal spell, but let's see. All right. So far, so good on games. Decent time. Ooh. Fetch land off the top. I'm not... Energy. I mean, at least it's an Ocelot Pride, I guess. I don't know. We got that off. Let's see if we can find our third land and maybe Fractured from there. Okay. I mean, we should be able to. I mean, we're going to get 6 more cards in there. We can Visions next turn to hopefully find it. Just unfortunate we're not going to be able to Spell Pierce. Maybe the removal spell or whatever it is. Because the Crabs are going to give us like really good velocity. Yeah, Fatal Push is fine. Happy to draw that just to grab like an Ajani or something like that they might play here. Because even with a hand like this, like it's tough. Now, if I look at the top 4 cards of my deck and I do not find a single land. Wait, what? They failed to find a Plains. No. What are you talking about? No. These are like one of those crazy times. Oh my God. Fail to find is friggin' crazy. I'm screen grabbing this. Like, look at this crap. Like, oh my God. Let me just hide my camera for a second. Like, fail to find is friggin' crazy. Let's go. Mills, Arid Mesa target, Marshlands, search. Active. Yeah, no, it doesn't even. Wow, it just, the fail to find is friggin' crazy. All right, whatever. Go to our turn. Let's Visions of Beyond with the Cephalid Coliseum. Draw our 3 cards. Nice. That is good. Let's Fatal Push this now. Oh my God, the Field of Ruin is going to be so good next turn. The Field of Ruin is actually going to be so good next turn. Oh my God. We actually got the nuts. Upkeep. Okay, so it sets them back a turn, which is great. This means that they probably will not be able to get to Phage, which is important. I mean, okay, I'm gonna definitely block. Because even if you have the removal spell and you only want to use 1 energy for it, I'm gonna Spell Pierce it. Okay. Yo, Spell Pierce is such a good Magic card. Like, it's such a good Magic card. No, get out of here. Get that out of here. Like he did. Oh my God. I realized I didn't turn my camera back on. Like, poof, here I am. Realized I did not. Get that garbage out of here. Stupid. Get out of here. Go back to our turn. Okay. Let's go Field of Ruin for sure. If they fail to find, then we're gaming here. Truly, if they fail to find, we're gaming here. We are going to grab ourselves an island. We are going to mill you for this much, and I have Xaxes here. And then we are going to bang bang. See, you have a basic planes. Why'd you fail to find? I don't understand. Why'd you fail to find? All right, we managed to meme out the energy player. It actually worked. Somehow, you can see how you need to get absolutely so lucky to even get close. All right, so matchup like this. Let's drop that. Spell Pierce do something. Let's go Feed the Cycle, Meathook Massacre, Crypt Incursion. Tasha's is but Spell Pierce, not the most relevant magic card. Let's play, what am I looking at? Sorry, Crypt and 2 bridges. Yeah, I think into a matchup like this, you got to take out thing. Ensnaring Bridge, honestly, actually, if I'm going to be honest, it's probably not that. Like, it's just, on average, the Spell Pierce probably just better. Just being able to tempo out a random, like, removal spell or something like that is probably just better. Let's see. Okay. It's not ideal, but I can do some funky things with this. I can do some funky things. So I have to start off on island. And I'll probably burn this Visions just to find something. Guide is chill, because I need to feed this Murderous Cut. And so I'm going to need to point one of the Hedron Crab triggers at myself, just like I did earlier in the league. Let's chill. Let's burn this now. That's fine. But I also don't want to fetch shock. I don't want to have to lose 3 life, maybe just 2, but great. Opponent, come in for the attack. Did we keep a 1-lander? Oh no. Did we keep a 1-lander? Okay, we did not. That's fine. So we will fetch shock. We will kill the Guide of Souls, because that's just giving them too much energy, too many resources. Another crab is welcome, but alas, we will have to Murderous Cut here. So hit me with one of these, right? And then we will fetch. I'm losing a Feed the Cycle. That's fine. We will Watery Grave and point that at you. Right, we will Murderous Cut this thing. 2, 3, 4, I guess. I don't know. Blood Moon is a real thing. Yeah. I have to... If they Blood Moon me here, there's not much I can do. I could have gone for a blue source, but that's not the winning line. Okay, Flage is fine. That's chill. Yeah, so in this case, I don't know if I want to enable the potential Flage coming down, but I kind of have to. Okay, let's do this. Grab a blue source, or no? I think we have to grab our black. If we're worried about Blood Moon, I have to grab my black source. Okay, if you have the Flage, you have the Flage. I don't know what to tell you. If you have the last mana for Flage, or Phage, keep calling it. No, it is Flage. Phage is the black legendary. Oh my god, and they got it with haste. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. All right. Chill. Everyone relax. Okay. On the play, I will bring in the bridge. On the play, I'll bring in the bridge. Everybody relax. This ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Calm down. Everybody calm down. Like, there's something to be said about playing surgicals against the Flage, but like, okay, calm down. Everybody calm down. Okay. Okay, it's not bad. I have to really think about like how I play this Shelldock Isle. And if I want to play it to bait out a Blood Moon, do I want to play it now? Do I want to play it out later? I think it's going to be like a play it later type of thing, truthfully. Static Prison's chill. We'll do this now. If we can randomly mill out all their lands, then that's great. Right now it looks like we're milling out all their threats. We will shock this in. We got another crab here. Okay, so 2 basic planes out. Like actually relevant. How many does this deck play? Relevant. Basic numbers matter. Basic numbers matter. 2 planes, chances are they don't have planes. Chances are they have no more planes, which is again relevant. Okay, fine. Oh my god, it's actually so good. Okay, so they're not gonna get there this next turn. Hold on, save targets always yield. We can get like I was gonna say a mountain out of that. That'd be really good, but there's definitely not a plains coming out of them here. I shouldn't say definitely, but chances are it's not a plains. So we're gonna play around the Blood Moon. We're gonna get our swamp just so we have access to our colors. Yes, if they Blood Moon here, it obviously, you know, we're not going to be Tashaing, but we might draw into that down the line, right? That's the whole idea. Might draw into that. Okay, 20 cards. Crypt is really good here. That crab is gone forever at this point. Yep. Bang. Eat the other 2 damage. Yeah, eat the other 2 damage. I'm gonna gain a bunch of life anyway, so it's not the end of the world. If they have the enchantment here, then sure, yeah, there you go. That's kind of what I figured. Sure. Make another token, kill it. Yep, that's fine. At the end of the day, one of my crabs still lives. Yep. So what we're gonna do here is this. So, okay, we managed to mill over one of the Blood Moons. I'm gonna play around potentially being able to just cast something and get it there. So if I can, I mean, if I'm going for a card, it's gonna be the Fractured Sanity. And then we crypt them. We crypt them for the long game here. And we just hope. That's all we can do. All right, 12 cards, 52 life. This is the best I can do against energy. Like, truly. All right, coming in. I can take the damage. A lot of lands have been milled out. Field of Runes at this point are such big game. Yup, that's okay. So if Ajani's the best thing you can do this turn, that's game. You do have another red permanent. This is a lot of damage. That Crypt Incursion came at the exact right moment. But hey, if we can meme energy players, we're in a good spot. We're in a really good spot. Let's do it. Johnny comes in, kills that. Yep. Coming in for some attacks. Yup. Make it big. Why didn't you attack with Ocelot Pride? Okay. I don't know what's going on right now. Opponent's doing like really dumb things. Okay, opponent's doing extremely dumb things right now. But okay. Okay, so now we're properly protected versus Blood Moon. You are at... What does this need to have? A few cards in it. I don't know why I'm tripping balls. Like, I don't know the condition of this card anymore. I'm nervous because I feel like I can actually win a match against energy. Let's do this while we can. That's it. That should be the game. I don't know what you're possibly doing at this point. What the moment you go to combat. When is this? Whenever you attack. Yeah, the minute you go to combat, I'm killing that thing. Last card drawn. That's it. That's the game. That's the game. You can't do enough damage. That's it. That's it. Not like knock it out. Knock it. End it. End it. We got to meme. We got the memes. Okay. Spend no energy, I guess. Okay. Beginning of combat. Cast. Destroy. Bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide when I step in the room. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's done. It's done. End it. End it. End it. Okay. You're doing, I don't know, 4 + 4. Max amount of damage. I don't know. Were you doing 10 damage to me this turn? It's over. It's Jover. It's Jover right now. It's Jover. I don't know what to tell you. It's Jover. End it. End it. End it. End it. Yeah, I mean, I guess you got the City's Blessing too, so it's plenty of damage next turn. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's go to game number 5. We are 3x in this league. Whew, always makes you feel good. I would love to play first in this situation. Double push into a random control hand is not what I'm looking for. I'm sad. I'm sad. Keep. Yo, wait. Wait. I'm chill. Hold on. Yo, let's go. Yo, let's go. Wait, come on, please. Fetch. Opponent, fetch. Opponent, fetch. Please. Yes. We have the fetch. It's online. We did it. Wait. Okay, hold on. It doesn't matter. I don't care about the fatal push. I do not care about the fatal push. Let's do it. I do not care about the fatal push. Bada bing, bada boom. 3 cards. Yo, I'm about to get forced negation, aren't I? Okay. One of these is probably going to get forced. Okay. All right. Okay. So top card, do you want it or not? Because you're not getting it. All right, great. Even more cards into the yard. Let's hope they don't just have the insane start that they're looking for. Orcish Bowmaster's Psychic Frog, Emperor of the Bones, Sauron's Ransom. Okay, this is some type of reanimator. Persist reanimator. Okay. The funny thing is even with this hand, if they go land persist, I still lose. Like land persist, I still lose. Yeah, like it's actually wild. I actually still lose to this. Okay, well, at least I have a fatal push for this specifically, so that's kind of nice. Okay, fetch land is my best draw. Fetch land is actually my best draw. Let's go. Fetch land off the top. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, time to send a message. Folks, we are sending a message. That's it. We're attacking with the crab. We're sending a message. That's it. That's the message we're sending. Yo. Sending a message. I can think of the thumbnail right now. The Art of War with this on the side is sending a message. Yo, we're getting offensive. Yo, that's actually going to be the thumbnail. I just thought of it on the spot. That's actually unironically going to be the thumbnail. Yo, how many persists are in here? 1, 2, 3. Yo. Oh, all 4 persists are in there. Okay. Emperor. Oh my God. All right. Just give me a land. Please. Please give me a land. Please give me a land. Please give me a land. Or I lose. Please give me a land. Please give me a land or I lose. 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 Please. No, that's not good. That could be Spell Pierce. We did it. We are the master of our own destiny. Let's go. We did it. Okay. All right. Against a matchup like this, take out the Graveyard Hate. Take out the Tashas. And then honestly, it might be take out the Visions. We play Feed. We play Bridge. We play Spell Pierce. We play Extirpate. And that's it. So you take out the Tashas, the CMC is too high, especially with Archons. Visions will be on because they have Psychic Frog, and we're bringing in all of our Graveyard Hate, or alongside something like Psychic Frog, we would hope that they don't have it. You could overboard into Consign, but nah, this is it. Let's fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Again, we got the memes. We got the memes off. We got the memes off, baby. We got the memes off. All right. So behind the curtains here, I am recording this on Tuesday the 15th. And I got to finish this game off, and then I got to start recording my spoilers. I got to start recording my spoilers. Y'all are seeing this in the future, so y'all already know that Space-Time Anomaly is my spoiler card. Yes, it did get leaked, but I'm still thankful to Wizards of the Coast for giving me an opportunity to be able to play or showcase a card like that. And I'm honestly like, even if I don't play it right now in a format actively, it's a card that I'm excited for in terms of direction. It looks like we're finally taking Mill in a new direction. If we didn't want to focus down on the Dimir line of things and we wanted to add life gain and do the whole like casualification of thing, where a lot of casuals like life gain, they don't really like Mill. So maybe trying to get both parties to kiss in the middle or something. I don't know. Cool stuff. So you take the bridge for sure. That's the card that hard stops you, that you just don't have an answer to. So you do this. Cool. Let's do that. Okay, so you Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize yourself would be kind of funny, honestly. This is first exile 3 cards from your graveyard, a sacrifice of food. I can't even forage right now. 3 cards from my graveyard. I can't even point a crab trigger at myself. What are you talking about forage for? Yup. What are we doing for 2? Psychic Frog? That's tough, actually. Yeah. Well, how to get Fatal Push would be great. Alas, no Fatal Push. I might just be doing this. Like, and okay, I might just be doing this and actually just milling cards here. Because the other crab just has no purpose. So they might think I have like some type of Doomblade effect, which is fair. But also would have used it now. That's chill. Okay, just get in for free. Okay, what is this? Harvester of Misery? Hold on. Stop adding cards. Okay, cool card. All right. Probably pretty solid versus energy, I guess. Cool card. Cool card for cool kids. That's what I'll say. It's a cool card for cool kids. I can now forage and kill it should I need to. I'm hoping to draw a land though. Hoping this doesn't get Spell Pierce, please. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I can wait a turn. Let's do this, and then I will hit the Archon, because they have like the ability to reanimate that through other options. So it's better to just take the, yeah, see the Emperor Bones in hand and everything. It's better to just be able to take that now. Wonder if they Thoughtseize me. Spell Pierces, no counters in hand, Kaido away. Let's see. All right, let's see what we can get here. Okay. Bitter Triumph. It's good to just get that out of there though. The Emperor of the Bones doesn't have that much value. I'm wondering if they just Fatal Push or they Thoughtseize me. Okay, hopefully they don't find a land here. Fatal Push. They have 2 looks at a land. They found the Tainted Indulgence. That's fine. Oh, they dropped the Emperor too. Interesting. Please don't find a land. That's what I like to see. All I can hope for at this point. Let's take the Psychic Frogs out of the equation. Yeah, let's take the Psychic Frogs out of the equation. And just in terms of like general threats, let's just take the Psychic Frogs out of the equation. If they Spell Pierce this, I let this resolve. Or I let this get countered. Opponent's really thinking about this right now. Should they let this go? Okay. I guess they could have done that. I'm being an idiot, whatever. So do that. 2, 3. Get rid of that. So I guess it just forces a certain amount of cards out of their hand. Should have just done this first, honestly. Now I'm playing into it. That was a bit of a misplay. There's no reason for me to not do it any other way. Like, not do it this way first. I guess this plays into the counterspell, but like, I'm being dumb about it. All right, so they Thoughtseize me. They'll take the Fractured Sanity here. My threshold is not turned on. Sadness on the stack if they have a Psychic Frog. Okay. Okay, yeah, see, I kind of fed this. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fed this. Let's just do this. We need to get cards out of their deck. There was a much better way to do this. I could have taken them out of all of their threats. I could be winning this game right now. I feel so bad. Oh well. Now I'm gonna reap the benefits of what I sow. Archive Trap, I guess, yeah, because if I just like draw, so they drop Spell Pierce just to do some damage, which is fair. Draw a card, I'm at 5. Oh my god, hold on, I only have 6 cards. Sadness. All right. All right, so you can do a max of 4 damage to me, which is really sad here based on like what's happening right now. Oh, I had this. This was winnable. I fed this. I could have 4-1'd it here. Okay, 1/1 counter, drop both cards, deal 4 to me here, draw a card. Yup. Okay, I had the win here, and I'm just being dumb. I had the win here. Okay, let's see if I can't turn around. Oh, kind of. There wasn't a good reason that stood by a good odds calculation that I should have just gone the other way. Like, yeah, there really wasn't. I should have just hit the removal spell first, because if it gets, why would you counter the Spell Pierce, especially with the activation of the frog? Like, all right, fine, take the L. Let's take the L. Let's regroup. We'll do better this time around here. Yeah, let's regroup here. We can do it. Let's keep it funky. All right, we can do it. We mulligan once. Opponent still has 60 cards. It'd be nice if we had a surgical, get a real good opportunity. And that's okay. You know what? If we don't have it this time around, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Gotta focus up. Gotta focus up. That's all this is. Okay, so let's start off on the Ruined Crab. I probably won't have to worry about Harbinger unless I didn't like just see it, but I think in general this deck wants its black sources, so. Why would you wait till now unless you want to get milled out here? Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Go back to our turn. Fetch. Okay, your Undercity Sewers. Card on top. I'm gonna mill it anyway. We're gonna shock in a Watery Grave. Just a ton of damage, yes. Let's hit you with this. Okay, as long as we can keep Psychic Frogs off the battlefield, we should be okay. That's the big thing. If we can keep Psychic Frogs off, we're in a good spot. So we feed the Psychic Frog, or okay. Cast, counter this. Okay. Go back to our turn. They probably have another one. I can forage. What are the chances they make me lose all 3 of my cards here? No. Okay. Let's see here. All I wanted to send a message, and this is what I get. This is honestly what I get for trying to send a message. Of course, I send a message and I flounder it. I flounder the win. Okay, Spell Pierces available. Probably a very reactive hand. No fatal pushes to think of here. By the looks of things. Do you go for a removal spell and fight a counter war? Nah. That's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to save your Spell Pierce. You're trying to play around the Spell Pierce. If you have the fatal push here, we let it go. It's not my game to play. Okay, Drown is pretty good. Exiling more valuables is also really good here. If they go for a removal spell again, it's just not the game I want to play. Tainted Indulgence is chill. And then if they're 5, okay, so you just draw 2 straight cards for 2 mana. I've always thought about Tainted Indulgence for this deck. Like if you changed your line of play and just like milled yourself with some Hedron Crabs and stuff, like probably like you have 1, 2, 3, you have 5, you need 5 convert like different. If there are 5 or more mana values among, yeah, like you can have 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 5. It's actually pretty hard to get. I'm not, now that I'm thinking about it, like it's not bad. Tainted Indulgence is an interesting Magic card. It's an interesting Magic card. That's fine. That's not what I'm fighting over. You can have that. Oh yeah, that's a good one. We can play the reactive game. All right. What are we playing around with right now? What we can do is if they persist, we can Spell Pierce the persist, force them to, no, we drown. I don't know, whatever. How many persists are in here? How many friggin' things are in here? Gold blank? You're crazy. Get that out of here. This is a good Magic card. I remember when I played this in Standard. This was years ago in Standard, but at this point, but this card was so good at breaking mirrors. It was so good at breaking control mirrors. Oh my God, discard 2 cards and exile your whole graveyard? You're cooked, you're cooked. Okay, Spell Pierce, very good in that moment. Field of Ruin. I have two spells I want to cast. I can Field of Ruin at end step. Play that game then. Yep. You still have searchables? Yes, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. No island nor mountain. Doesn't mean they don't have a swamp. Does not mean they don't have a swamp, but still. Counter that. Right? Then we go to end step. And we keep them on their toes with their mana here. So you take all the active mana out. The stuff that they have untapped, you take that. Right, we grab ourselves an island. Actually do have, oh my God. The library and separate them into a face down pile and face up pile. Oh my God, Sauron's Ransom. Okay, so what are the piles? I don't understand. The top pile will be presented face up. I think I have to separate the Thoughtseize and stuff. Because otherwise, like, the hand's not enticing. No, they can cast these both, so I'm supposed to do it like this. Yeah, I'm supposed to do it like this. Is tempted by the ring. What do they put into the yard? Thoughtseize in the push. They're smart. Okay, Thoughtseize in the push. Your ring bearer is legendary and can't be blocked. Yep. Okay, Shelldock. This just needs to be a game ender. This just needs to be an ender. Okay. It's got to be the bridge. Okay. It's got to be an ender. Okay. All right, bridge is chill. Bridge is chill. I can lose some life with the Archon, and that's fine. So they have their persist. So I have to respond with the trigger. Persist is chill. Let that happen. In response to that, we cast with Forage. Hold on, we don't cast that with Forage. I can still play around Spell Pierce, actually. Cast with Forage, black thing, and pay black. I can still play around Spell Pierce. That's fine. So we lose 3. How many persists is that? Out of their deck. Persist. 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 There's still one more, which is kind of scary, but let's see. So they have a Sink into Stupor, which is relevant. I'm gonna cast this now. Ensnaring Bridge gets cast. Do you have a drown or something? Okay, so Sink into Stupor is the card that can answer that. Yeah, they have a Sink, which is a little frustrating, but that's okay. Kaido's chill. Kaido can't attack me until they sink that, and that's okay. Ninjas got +1/+1. Okay, and my goal is to just try and find me a win condition. Please find me a win condition. Oh my god, thank you. Yes. Okay, if I get Force Negation here out of nowhere, then so be it. Okay, oh my god, we still got there. Woo! Okay, we almost messed it up. We almost messed it up. We almost messed it up, but we sent a message. That's the key. The key is we sent a message. We went 4-1 in this league. We attacked with the crab and we sent a message. GG's. That was a fantastic league. Whew, that's some good Dimir Mill right there.